Carrie-Ann the Crocodile Gets Some New Gnashers by Nanny Linda. Carrie-Ann and her sister Coralee were splashing around in the river one day when Coralee suddenly said, "Come on, sis, let's go up to the waterfall and play." "Oh no," Carrie-Ann replied, "the hippos will get really cross. If we intrude on their part of the river, we'll get chased by Harvey the big boss." "Well," said Coralee, "they won't even know we are passing if we swim really deep and slow. Then we can play in the waterfall and no one will ever know." So reluctantly, Carrie-Ann agreed, and the sisters took off gliding slowly up the river, keeping close to each other and gradually swimming deeper and deeper and deeper. They quickly swam past the hippos, who were enjoying their daily soak. And as Coralee swam past a big hippo's behind, she made a rather rude joke. The sisters giggled and kept swimming until they reached the waterfall, then came up to the surface for air beside the reeds that were growing lush and green and tall. Before the girls knew what had hit them, they were charged by Harvey the Hippo Boss, who had seen the crocodile sisters swimming by and overheard the joke aimed at his wife Candyfloss. Harvey was so full of rage that he butted Carrie-Ann into the air and out of the river. Then he turned on Coralee and shouted that she was rude and that he never would forgive her. By sneaking into Hippo Pool and making jokes about his beautiful wife, he then bit her hard on the end of her tail, which sliced through it like a knife. The sisters screamed and cried and swam away, spluttering and whipping their tails, both feeling bruised and very sore and wanting to escape Harvey and his herd and all the angry hippo whales. When Carrie-Ann and Coralee both eventually reached the safety of their home section of the river, Mumsy Croc knew by their unhappy faces that something bad had happened and started to worry and shiver. When Papa Croc heard what had happened, he was furious and enraged at Harvey Hippo's violent reaction, and Mumsy Croc had to calm him down with his favourite meal as a distraction. "What were you thinking?" asked Mumsy Croc as she tended their wounds and noticed the bite to Coralee's tail and her broken toe. "You are both grounded forever," Papa Croc angrily said, "until I have sorted this out with Harvey Hippo." "My mouth really hurts," Carrie-Ann cried as she dribbled blood and some broken teeth. "I won't be able to hunt properly and catch any food to eat." The sisters rested on the riverbank as Mumsy and Papa had a very long chat, where they both agreed that Papa would visit a family member, Jock Croc, who is also his Uncle Nat. So the very next day, Jock Croc, Uncle Nat, came by and treated the girls with ointment and plasters, and he fixed up Coralee's broken toe and sore tail and looked at Carrie-Ann's broken gnashers. "Don't you worry, Carrie-Ann. I know a very clever sculptor Croc who works especially with animal bones. His name is Jock Croc Rock. I will take you to him to fix your teeth, and they will look just like the real deal, and then you'll be able to hunt and eat again and have a hearty meal." "In the meantime," said Papa Croc, "you need to go and apologise for making a rude joke to Harvey's wife Candyfloss." "Yes," said Mumsy, "that is very wise, as we want to be able to swim upriver without any issue or coming to misfortune or harm, without annoying Harvey Hippo Boss again, so we must keep neighbourly relations friendly and warm." So Jock Croc Rock set to work on sculpting some beautiful teeth for Carrie-Ann, and he glued them into her mouth with glue from a special tree sap recipe he had learned from his croc gran, Jan. Carrie-Ann was delighted with her new teeth, all glowing and pearly white, and when she opened her mouth to go hunting, you could see her swimming through the night. Jock Croc Rock won an award for the specially sculpted teeth, which was in the local crocodile wildlife news, and Carrie-Ann had her photo taken for the dental industry, which received positive reviews. All in all, things turned out well, even though there were some aches and pains, and the Croc sisters learned a hard lesson that day regarding rude jokes and disrespectful names. And the only downside to Carrie-Ann's brilliant white new Gnashers was that she could be spotted immediately as they reflected the sunlight in glistening and sparkling flashes. So to help keep the peace and retain good neighbourly relations, Papa Croc gifted Harvey Hippo a job lot of sunglasses from a popular store called Hippo Creations. But to pacify Candyfloss for her embarrassment in front of the whole of the hippo herd, Harvey Hippo insisted that a public apology was announced, with the sisters humbly expressing regret with every word. And so, in the future, if the Croc sisters ever swam in the vicinity of the hippo herd and Harvey Hippo Boss, they would just swim quietly by, wink and grin to each other and say, "Good day to you, Miss Candyfloss."